What's up, boys and girls? So today we're going to take this 540 for a little run, but I want to talk to you guys about the rear diff, which we installed in one of the last 540 videos that I posted. And if you don't like the variety of the channel, just check out my playlists, and everything's broke down kind of on its own if you just after one particular vehicle. So anyway, we had this in the shop over winter. We bought a used rear diff from a junkyard for $300. We took it apart and installed it. If you want to see how to do that, just check out the older videos. It's pretty easy. So what we noticed right away with the new diff compared to the old diff was the new diff had larger axle cups. And there's a lot of talk and controversy about what rear ends will work in this car and what you can do. A lot of people are after the M5 rear end because it's a posi. But to do the M5 rear end, you need the axles, the drive shafts, and it's a bit more involved. So these cars, if they're a factory 6-speed, unless it's a 2003, it should have a 281 rear end, and that's that. Small axle cups. Like I said, I've owned 5 of these cars, and I blew the diffs in numerous of the cars that I owned, so I've been down this road quite a few times. So anyway, this new diff, which I purchased from the junkyard, or used rather, with the larger axle cups, I had to pull the cups out of the other diff, put them in this one, and that was it. Away you go. But right away, as soon as I drove the car, I noticed that I had a traction control light come on, and I didn't activate it in the center console. So I drove down the road a ways, I got up to speed, and then I tried the cruise control out. The cruise control doesn't work either. But what we have is a 315 rear end now installed in this car. And I noticed right away, I mean, these cars are really geared to go fast with the 281 in there. With the 315, this thing's even more muscly, more torquey, and I'll even say it's more fun to drive, minus that we're back to an open diff now. Last year, with the bad diff, it was locked posi, so I'm kind of used to driving this car locked posi. So I can see near future that diff's probably going to get dropped back out, and we're probably going to hit it with the Lincoln, and we'll lock that up for good until it blows apart again. So anyway, I'm going to get the camera set up, throw it in the car here, and we'll get out for a test drive and show you what these new gears are like in this 540. And I'm also running a larger tire than I was last year, so I've got 4 brand new 245 45/17s the whole way around, and it really ignites them with ease in first and second gear. I can say that with these new gears. So we'll see you when we get her going. So we're in the 540, heading off to Mexico. As you'll notice, my traction light's on, and like I stated before, my cruise control doesn't work with these gears. I'm sure ISI Automotive in Dartmouth can get it straightened out for me, but what I do notice is 6th gear definitely shorter. I have more RPMs at a lower speed compared to before. And not that it was laggy before on hills or anything, but it has better power in high gear with these gears, or at least it feels like it. I don't think I suffered any fuel mileage from doing this. It seems to still be great on fuel. Car moves itself super freely. I do notice on the highway though, if you like to drive, 65, 70 miles an hour, about 110, you're now turning a lot closer to 2,500 RPM at that speed, which I'll show you when we get up here further. So we'll catch you then. We'll do a couple pulls. As you can see, she works pretty good. But if you look at the tach there now, at 100 kilometers an hour, we are slightly over 2,000. And like I say, if you drive at 110, well, you're 23, 2,400 RPM, so definitely more fun to drive. Car definitely accelerates better. I really don't have any complaints about it.